everyone, it's Courtney, and in this video we are going to be trying many different patterns of crochet. As you see, I just successfully completed my first little dino and egg. Yay! Woo! Of course, the pattern will be linked down below. It is by the lovely Ellen Dan and is available on Etsy. Hey guys, this video is taking a hard pivot. The reason is because I said that there were many different patterns I was going to crochet. And yeah, I really didn't get past that one pattern, although with that one pattern you did get to see me create like two different things, I guess, the dinos and the egg, and like three different little things in all, because I made two dinos and an egg. Lovely pattern, available on Etsy. Yeah, I'm working right now on my cardigan that is knit and not crochet. And I've also been working on my cross stitch, which is obviously not crochet as well. To be honest with you guys, things aren't looking the most hopeful in our society right now. And it makes me like, there are certain things, of course, that are just like really hard to wrap your mind around and deal with. I mean, before all of this went down, I already kind of wasn't planning on hitting the market so hard this year. It's hard to say this, but I'm wondering now that I'll do them at all. You know, summers traditionally for us have just been a time to like lay low and just stay inside and try to like, you know, limit like what we're doing. Like, yeah, because you know, I'm not gonna bore you with like all the details of life and everything, but yeah, like you really have to hold on to your resources over the summer if you're, you know, struggling. Yeah, I mean, that's not to say like we have had some pretty amazing things that we got to do. Like one summer we got a membership to the Y and we were like going to the pool and stuff. And I'm sure this summer we'll also find fun things to do. But it's about like using your resources wisely. Yeah, I mean, I guess doing farmers markets, that could be another thing that we're gonna do. But to be honest, you guys, I still don't have my canopy, and that would be a $100+ investment to make. And hope that I'm gonna get back, because I really don't even know like how busy the farmers markets get. I mean, the only like market that I've done in my town has been like a holiday market, holiday/fall market kind of thing. And so yeah, there's like obviously like I feel like a larger concentration of people going to that market and being there in those 4 to 8 hours or whatever amount of time it was. The farmers market, they happen every week, and I feel like the turnout's just not gonna be that good. I feel like it might be really hot. Also, like, I don't want to speak negatively about it because I don't really have any experience doing this yet, but I'm wondering that it might not be like the best. I am interested in making more money. I just don't know that that's like gonna be how. Our lemonade stand like has been bringing in something every time we do it, and that's also not something I have to like pay into. Obviously my kids are keeping the $1 that they make doing that, but like I'm also like selling plushies like while they're selling lemonade, so like if a little girl walks by and wants a plushie, like that's when maybe I'll make a sale. But like most people are like stopping by and just buying lemonade from the kids. Obviously, just trusting that like where I am right now is where I'm meant to be, that we're all here for a reason. You know what? If I had my way, like if I had my druthers, as like, I feel like I grew up hearing people say that, and it was like one of those expressions that I just like picked up on, and it like repeated in my mind without me like really knowing what it meant. And I was like, ah, the druthers. Okay. If I had like, if Courtney had Courtney's like way, love to, you know, go back to my home city. I'd love to plan a trip and go back to Atlanta and spend some time over that way, but I can't. If I had my way in the world, we would still be living like it's like pre-2008 or something. Like we would still be living probably around my hometown. I'd be raising my girls there. I'd be in regular contact with my best friend, and it wouldn't be so expensive to go and see her. Yeah, and I'd be able to go and spend time with my dad. I'd be probably a teacher at one of the schools that I used to attend, and I'd just get to teach, probably as a sub, because the flexible schedule is also really important to me. That is what I would choose for myself if I was able to choose, if I hadn't been like completely priced out of my hometown by rent increases in the past few years. But here we are, you know, here we are. And like even not being able to live there, I wish I could go visit. I wish I could go visit. Like this is where I met my husband. Like I'd love for us to like be able to go back and visit his mom, who he hasn't seen in years, and we get to see my dad and my family, who I haven't seen in over a year. I haven't seen my family in like, yeah, and like going on like a year and a half. Like so it's really hard, like, you know, we can't go anywhere. We have to make the most out of like what we have, and it's so hard. Like, okay, if you've been watching this whole video, thanks for sticking with me through it. See you in the next one. Bye.